25 to 32 drones attack Moscow. 2 buildings damaged, people evacuated.
Here's a summary of the article.
Quote from the Investigative Committee of the Russian Federation. Investigators from the Investigative Committee are looking into the crash of unmanned aerial vehicles into buildings in Moscow. A number of buildings in Moscow have been damaged by UAVs that crashed into them. Details. At the same time, Telegram channels have reported that, according to various sources, Moscow was attacked by between 25 and 32 drones. It is reported that most of them were allegedly shot down by air defense forces in the Moscow district, and some drones allegedly hit trees and wires because they were flying at extremely low altitudes. According to Baza, 3 drones crashed into residential buildings, one of which was carrying explosive devices that did not detonate. At the same time, Moscow Mayor Sergei Sobyanin said that 2 people had sought medical assistance but allegedly did not need hospitalization. Earlier, Russian media reported that on the night of the 29th to the 30th of May, drones attacked 2 high-rise buildings in Moscow.
This post received a score of 42,000, with an upvote ratio of 91%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
How many copies of Sims 3 did they find this time? Edit article. For those that missed it.
Oh, that is fucking hilarious. I genuinely believe this is a dumb FSB officer being told to get 3 SIMs.
Also the green spy wig. It's like a Russian spy kit from an episode of Airwolf.
I've also noticed the fold crease in the swastika shirt. It is clearly brand new and never been worn once. Lol, nice try Russia. Nice try.
Here comes another round of conscription.
Makes him look weak though. Tough call.
Fascism. The enemy is both strong and weak at all times.
Schrödinger's dictator.
He is both falling and not falling out of a window until observed.
Don't forget pooping his pants and falling down the stairs or not pooping his pants. Nobody knows because they killed the guard who saw.
LMAO, thanks for reminding me Bunker Boy shit himself.
Supposedly Putin did too, and allegedly had colon cancer.
I will just leave this here for the few that were not aware.
And just to make it extra clear for those who don't want to read the full article, the Russian Duma condemned the bombing in Volgodonsk 3 days before it actually happened, because someone got the schedule mixed up.
That's such a Russian mistake.
In sheer comedic effect, I think that picture where they showcased Ukrainian saboteur equipment, and included 2 copies of The Sims is an extra level. Someone told the bloke to have some Sims there.
It was 3 copies of Sims 3 actually, because 2 wouldn't have been believable. Everyone knows all the true saboteurs keep their number of purchased copies equal to the release version of the game. Triples is best.
Triples is safe.
Sounds plan to scare their own people in order to justify using more nasty war tactics.
Whether it was Ukraine or Russia behind it, Russia still looks like a bunch of dumbasses.
Yeah, at this point in the conflict, when they have already been proven guilty of war crimes, this is 100% to try and mitigate the public opinion from Russians. They have nothing else to gain from this.
If it was Ukraine, I think the quote from Arthur Bomber Harris in WW2 summarizes this nicely. The Nazis entered this war under the rather childish delusion that they were going to bomb everyone else, and nobody was going to bomb them.
You left out the best part, they sowed the wind and now they shall reap the whirlwind?
That is the best part. I think he listed a bunch of cities before that though, so didn't want the whole thing smiley face.
It's only the best part until you read about his hate boner to target civilians and then read about the cleanup operations after the firestorm where Allied POWs were uncovering molten goo that once had been people taking shelter.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.